de HipicaTV y a la de EquinEdge. Bienvenidos a este show de pronósticos para el Late Pick 5 de Gulfstream Park de este viernes 23 de septiembre. Nos acompañan Scotty McKeever y Pascual Artiles con la mejor intención de acertar el Late Pick 5 hoy en Gulfstream Park. Con los buenos días, vamos a iniciar con Scotty hablando de la quinta carrera. Let's begin with Scotty on race 5.
Hola guys. Okay, let's start with race number 5, $20,000 claimer for 3-year-olds and upward, and it's 8 furlongs on the dirt. And I'm just going to use these horses here: 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. The 6 horse is interesting because it's the EquinEdge long shot, but it also has a good pace number. It's got a pretty nice strength rating, and it's got a nice GSR. So it's up there with the metrics. It's in the top of almost all of them. So I thought this horse deserved a long look to maybe go gate to wire. The 1 horse is going to be sitting, probably in second place. But I think the 6 horse has a chance of going gate to wire. We'll see what happens today. I hope that speed is holding today because I like a lot of horses on the front end.
Así es, para Scotty, una carrera para multiplicar. Está colocando al 1, al 2, al 4, al 5 y al 6. Él habla de Examiner, que es el long shot de EquinEdge. Es el caballo más interesante de sus selecciones. Tiene un win percentage de solo 7%, una probabilidad de ganar de 7%, pero en las otras métricas, en el pace, está de primero. En el SOR, el SOR está entre los primeros también, está de tercero. En el GCR, la genética, el GSR está de segundo. Así que Examiner, él cree que tiene una posibilidad cierta de ganar de punta a punta. Así que lo está colocando junto al 1, al 2, al 4 y al 5 para amarrar esta carrera. Thank God that you add the number 2, Onur, because I like him as a long shot in this race. Le estoy diciendo que menos mal que colocó al 2, Onur, que lo tenemos como un long shot en esta carrera. Buenos días, Pascual. What is your opinion? ¿Cuál es tu opinión, Pascual?
Buenos días, good morning. Mira, yo me fui con los 3 en el win 4, 5 y 1, 30, 23, 22%. Están muy por encima del resto de los participantes de la carrera, así que los tomé ellos 3 y decidí agregar al número 2, que ciertamente el GCR está en 46, es de los más bajos de la carrera, pero si detallan los competidores, Lionel Reyes se bajó aquí de 2 caballos, incluyendo el número 1, que es uno de los candidatos a ganar la carrera, para montarse en este número 2. Y es la primera vez que va a montar un caballo de Ken Sweezy. Es otra cosa que me llama poderosamente la atención. Entonces, pienso igual que Alfredo que este puede ser un buen batacazo abriendo el Late Pit 5. Así que me fui con los 3 que están de primero en el win de EquinEdge y agregué al número 2 como un posible long shot en la carrera.
So for Pascual, he's using almost the same horses that Scotty, except the top pick of Scotty, the number 6. He's using the 3 top win percentage in this race, and he's adding Onur, the number 2, has a long shot. He likes him like a long shot also. Así que 1, 2, 4 y 5 para Pascual. Let's see what happened with Examiner, Scotty. Vamos a hablar entonces de la 6ª carrera, and let's hear the analysis from Scotty. Race 6.
So I thought you had to use these 4 horses: 1, 4, 5, and 6. Boris has a big advantage on the pace, and I felt like that was a tougher race last time out. So I would expect Boris to show up and run a good race for Abreu. Big John is EquinEdge second pick, and this horse goes from a 4% chance of winning last time out, got bet to 5-1, did not run a bad race. This horse might actually be, in fact, the horse to beat. And this horse gets a higher GSR, goes from 4% to 27%, and is facing a little bit easier horses. So Jaramillo back aboard for D'Angelo. And so I thought, but I added the 4 horse and I added the 5 horse as well. I thought those horses, Safi Joseph for Shankar and Edgar Zayas as well on the 5 horse. So I used those 5 horses. Or 4 horses.
Así es, Scotty utiliza al 1, al 4, al 5 y al 6 en esta 6ª carrera. Él habló de Boris, un caballo que posee rapidez. En su última, el caballo hizo una actuación aceptable, llegando segundo pero distante. Él cree que pudiera mejorar en la oportunidad de hoy y estar decidiendo la carrera, pero es vulnerable. A él le gusta mucho Big John, un caballo que debutó con un win percentage bajo, el porcentaje de ganar bajo, y ahora sube a 27%, José Francisco D'Angelo con Misael Jaramillo, así que el 1 probablemente es el caballo a batir en esta carrera, y agregó el 4 y el 5 buscando un buen dividendo en esta contienda, así que él multiplicó 1, 4, 5 y 6. Pascual.
Bueno, yo reduje la carrera a 2, el 6 Boris, que tiene 37% en el win, 2 segundos puestos en sus últimas 2 salidas. Me llama la atención que Fernando Abreu decida nuevamente colocar a Edgar Pérez, que ya lo montó en la última oportunidad cuando llegó segundo en cuerpo. Mejoró mucho su actuación en esa oportunidad. Es el caballo, me da la impresión de ser el caballo de la carrera. Lo que pasa es que son esos caballos que como que no les gusta ganar o les cuesta ganar la carrera, entonces hay que buscarle la caída. Yo, ciertamente el 4 y el 5 son ejemplares con oportunidad en la carrera, pero al final me fui con el número 1, tiene 27% en el win. Misael Jaramillo decide repetir la monta de este presentado por José Francisco D'Angelo, tienen 20% de efectividad entre los dos. En esta oportunidad le retiran el blinker y en la última lo estaban jugando muchísimo y fracasó. En aquella oportunidad llegó quinto y lo bajaron al 6º lugar. Así que bueno, yo espero amarrar la carrera con 2, 1 y 6.
So for Pascual, 1 and 6, the 2 top picks of Scotty, and he recognizes that the number 4 and 5 have opportunity to win the race, but he reduces the budget here with number 1 and 6. Así que reduce Pascual el presupuesto con el 1 y el 6 en esta carrera. Let's talk about race 7 and that single Cadet Corps, Scotty, has a very good chance.
You know, I don't usually single horses that come from behind, but when I looked at the 1 horse Tinker Tailor, this horse does not like to finish, and Tap Gold is very fast as well. And so I do see a really fast pace up front between the 1 horse and the 4, and the 6 horse might try to go as well. And I really felt like Cadet Corps was the horse to beat. Nice win percentage, EquinEdge second pick. And this horse has a very nice GSR, only second to the 3 horse Esta. So, in what on paper appears to be a very tough race, I feel like this is maybe the best chance to get a single in the entire 5 race sequence.
Así es, para Scotty, Cadet Corps es una base. Él usualmente no utiliza caballos que rematan como bases. A él le gustan caballos que corren en velocidad, pero el planteamiento de la carrera, el pace que va a establecer el número 1 Tinker Tailor y el número 4 Tap Gold y probablemente el número 6 le abre la compuerta a que este caballo Cadet Corps, que tiene 24% en el porcentaje para ganar, es segunda selección de EquinEdge. Este número 5 tiene una buena genética, un buen GSR. Este caballo pudiera someter a este grupo, así que él se arriesga. Él cree que aunque la carrera es pareja, el 5 pudiera rematar y ganar la carrera, y él cree que es lo más probable y por eso lo utilizó como una base, como un single Cadet Corps número 5. Pascual.
Bueno, el trainer Crichton tiene 2 ejemplares en la carrera. El otro es el 4 Tat Gold, que lo viene haciendo muy bien. Fíjate que ha ganado 2 veces en las últimas 3 apariciones. Tiene 34% en el win y monta Edgar Pérez, con el que tiene un buen porcentaje ganador. Estamos hablando de 15% entre ellos. El otro lo lleva el líder de la estadística, Miguel Ángel Vázquez. Así que es una carrera que pareciera hecha para el trainer, para Crichton. Yo decidí colocar una tercera marca. El número 3 ahora va a ser conducido por José Morelos, pendientes allí al movimiento al cambio de monta. Originalmente estaba Wilfred Vázquez, pero va a montar José Morelos a este número 3 honesto. Ya Morelos lo montó en la última oportunidad. Ciertamente él no ha podido ganar en la milla, pero espero que la repetición de la monta de José Morelos va a ser mi long shot para la carrera. Así que 3, 4 y 5 en la séptima.
So for Pascual, the 2 horses of Rohan Crichton, Cadet Corps number 5, Tap Gold number 4. One is a speed horse, the other horse is a closer, and he added a long shot honesto. Jose Morelos is going to be the rider in substitution of Wilfred Vázquez. So Jose Morelos will ride honesto number 3, Pascual's long shot for this race. Así que el 3 es el long shot para Pascual, 4 y 5, las 2 primeras selecciones de EquinEdge, las 2 selecciones de Pascual junto al número 3. Race 8, 8 furlongs on the dirt. Scotty.
You know, I almost singled Poema because this horse, and look at this, it's 36%, 8 to 5 EquinEdge morning line, top EquinEdge pick, 1 for 1 at the surface and distance with a top SOR, and it has the top GSR. this is the type of horse you're searching for a single. So I almost singled this horse, but it was close. If you don't want to play $120 ticket, then maybe only cover the 2 horse in this race, and you can play a smaller ticket, because this horse is going to be very, very tough to beat. I think it's going to be your big favorite. I spread out a little bit here, but I might actually regret that decision, because I think this horse could be a single.
Así es, Scotty colocó 2, 6 y 7, buscando un buen dividendo, agregó el 6 y el 7. I think our fantasy has a very good chance to beat Poema today, pero le gusta mucho Poema, la número 2, que es la yegua rápida de la carrera, lleva de 1-1 en el tiro. Ella va a salir adelante y él piensa que va a ser bien difícil ganarle. Pudiera ser otro single en el ticket, y eso reduciría este ticket de 120 apenas a $40, pero bueno, eso es la elección. Él agregó al 6 y al 7 buscando, repito, un buen dividendo, y yo les digo que el 7 Our Fantasy tiene un buen chance de tumbar esta favorita Poema. Pascual, tu opinión.
Bueno, aquí estoy corriendo muchos riesgos, porque fíjate, me da la impresión de que si dejan a la número 2, tomar la punta y marcar los parciales de la carrera, entonces hará lo que hizo en la antepenúltima, va a ganar cómodamente y repetirá la victoria con Edgar Pérez. Entonces, cuando trato de pensar un poco en la estrategia de la carrera, la que pudiera salir a buscarla es Caeco, la número 6, la de Carlos David con Emisael Jaramillo. Si deciden trenzarse en una pelea los dos, entonces aquí cuando va a ganar un rematador. Si no, yo creo que buscar la caída de la número 2 estaríamos inventando. Fíjate que ella en su antepenúltima ganó abierta. En esta va a correr en cerrada, va a Florida Brett. Fue capaz de ganar abierta en su antepenúltima carrera. Si la dejan marcar parciales sola, difícilmente va a perder la carrera. Si se da lo que yo creo, que Misael Jaramillo va a salir a buscarla, yo decidí buscar la caída con la número 4. A este hay que borrarle su última salida. La número 4 ciertamente tiene 8% en el win para la carrera. Pero fíjate que Efren Loza Jr., que la presentó por primera vez en esa carrera, decide en esta oportunidad colocar a Leonel Reyes. Y con este jockey que esta yegua corre bien. Tiene 3 victorias con Leonel Reyes. Corre la distancia. Mucho cuidado con esta número 4. Y el otro long shot de la carrera, yo creo que es la número 3, la de Herbert Miller con Sonny León. Fíjate que me estoy yendo con porcentajes bajos, 8 y 6% en la carrera. Estoy corriendo el riesgo de dejar afuera el 6 y el 7. Pero tomando en cuenta que el 2 parece estar muy sobrada en la carrera, pues si va a buscar la caída, decidí buscarlo con 2 buenas oportunidades. Esta número 3 viene de correr un state cerrado, cayó séptima, 8 cuerpos. Hoy recupera el Lasix. Sonny León repite la monta. Ciertamente va a correr por primera vez la milla, pero a esta yegua le gusta la pista de Gulfstream Park. Así que yo a la número 2 le busqué la caída con el 3 y el 4.
So Pascual thinks like you. Poema is likely the winner of this race. She is going to lead the race. If she doesn't get any pressure at the beginning, it's going to be very tough to defeat her. So Poema is a top pick in this race and a possible single. And he added the number 3, Beyond Magic. She likes to run on the dirt at Gulfstream Park. And the number 4, let's be honest, that recovers Leonel Reyes aboard, a jockey that knows her very well. Así que para Pascual 2, 3 y 4, I disagree that the number 7 needs to be included. Yo pienso que el 7 debe ser incluido, and she runs this distance very well. Y ella corre muy bien esta distancia. Así que 2, 3 y 4, y you have budget at the number 7, please. Vamos entonces a la 9ª carrera en Gulfstream, la que cierra la secuencia del Late Pick 5. Let's talk about the last race, Scotty.
Well, the 4 horse, the second-time starter, and has a 26%, gets off the rail. And I thought Sylvia V's Heroes could be the horse to beat. It's 8-1 on the morning line, 6-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Has a very good GSR as well. So I think this horse could come out firing today. They're adding blinkers to the 8 horse, Miles of Smiles. There's something about this horse doesn't get my blood pumping. And I think they're struggling with this horse. I think that's why they're adding blinkers. I think maybe this horse is worth trying to beat. I didn't have the cojones to single this horse, or not single, but to leave this horse out. But I wish I kind of did. And I'm actually mad at myself for not singling the 2 horse actually in race 8 too. If I did, I would probably single that horse. A 45 point pace advantage for the horse that has the highest class, comes out of the best races. I don't know how you're going to beat the 2 horse in race number 8. And so in this race, I think maybe trying to beat the 8 horse. I didn't use the 5 wandering. And maybe that'll be a mistake. I just didn't think it looked very good on paper. But the system has this horse at 5-2 on the EquinEdge morning line. And it also has this as the EquinEdge second pick. So that might be a mistake. But I think this race is tough on paper. But I think a horse you definitely have to use is Acuity, the 7 horse. Huge GSR jump. I mean, this horse is jumping big. And look at the GSR. It's a 71 on the GSR as well. So I would definitely watch for Acuity.
Así es, Scotty ve complicada la última carrera. Él decía que si Poyema es utilizada como base en la carrera número 8, aquí se pudieran colocar más ejemplares. Él tenía en su presupuesto para colocar hasta 4 ejemplares. Si usted coloca Poyema, puede poner hasta 6 o 7 caballos en esta carrera tranquilamente con el mismo presupuesto. Le gusta mucho Silvia Beast Heroes, el número 4, un ejemplar que está bajada de categoría. Tiene un buen porcentaje para ganar, tiene velocidad, luce muchísimo. Igualmente, Acuity, la número 7, un ejemplar que también tiene en su papel una genética poderosa para esta distancia y superficie, un ejemplar que le gusta muchísimo, y al final agregó al número 8, Mile of Smiles, que es una favorita vulnerable, y el número 6, el ejemplar Tooth Ensemble. Él hablaba de que dejó al número 5 Wandering, que es la segunda selección de EquinEdge, y también con un porcentaje importante para ganar fuera de sus combinaciones. Pero bueno, fue su criterio. Él dice que probablemente es un error. Si ustedes deciden reducir la carrera a 8, pueden agregar al número 5, un ejemplar que las métricas lo señalan. Pascual, para cerrar.
Bueno, me fui con el 4 en primera instancia. Tiene 26% en el win. Es el segundo mejor win de la carrera. Monta Miguel Ángel Vázquez. Esta combinación es ganadora con el trainer Steven Dawson. 16% de efectividad entre ambos. Quizá la única duda es ver qué tan bien presenta Dawkins a sus ejemplares cuando lo hace por segunda vez. Ya esta pasó por el debut, lo hizo en 6 furlongs y hoy va a correr los 7 furlongs. Pero pienso que es la opción de victoria, aparte que en la teoría ella podría salir a buscar la carrera desde temprano. Fíjate que yo completé con el 7, esta combinación de Krieger con Harty. Estuvo a punto de ganar una última carrera la semana pasada. Hoy repites nuevamente en esta de cierre, hoy viernes, valga la redundancia. Ciertamente la Junta, si lo miran, tienen de 6-0 Jockey Trainer, Harty y Krieger, pero bueno, esta tiene 2 cuartos puestos en sus 2 primeras salidas. Y la otra opción es el 8. Samuel Camacho Jr. ciertamente tiene rato que no gana una carrera acá en Gulfstream Park. Quizás esta sea la de colocarlo de vuelta en el Winner Circle. Viene de perno imposible en su última salida, ya recorriendo esta distancia, recorrió una milla en esa oportunidad y hoy vuelve a los 7 furlongs donde ya compitió en su antepenúltima. Si miran, está de turno hace rato y en esta oportunidad le colocan el blinker. Me voy con esa opción 4, 7 y 8. En esta carrera yo tenía el 1 como una cuarta opción, pero cambiaron al trainer. Según el reporte que vimos hace poco, ya no es Gambolati el trainer, sino ahora es Edward Plisa Jr., el entrenador de la número 1. Así que mucho cuidado con esta número 1, Miss McBride. Así que bueno, 4, 7 y 8 en la última.
Así es. Pascual is using number 4, number 7, and number 8. He's using 3 of the 4 top win percentage in this race. He's alerting that the number 1, his trainer is Edward Pisa Jr., no Kangan Bolati. Así que the number 1, that her trainer is Edward Pisa Jr. A very tough race. I recommend to spread in the last race today at Gulfstream Park. Y les recomiendo multiplicar en la última, muy pareja. Pascual and Scotty agree with 4, 7, and 8, and Pascual is leaving the number 5 out, has Scotty. So hopefully it's not going to be a mistake. Esperemos que no sea un error. Well, guys, good luck with your tickets. See you tomorrow with another show for the Epic Fire at Gulfstream on EquinEdge on HipicaTV. See you tomorrow. Take care.
Mañana.
See you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Pascual. All right. Thank you, Alfredo. Appreciate that. I hope you feel better. And I'm going to look at this early pick 5 from Gulfstream Park and see what I can come up with.
We can do that. Let me put this behind me because I'm not feeling too well.
I know you're not.
I'm sweating now.
Yeah. Look, I don't know if you said we're making some changes, a lot of changes, good changes to the site. We're trying to get this released as soon as we can. The thing I'm working on right now is mobile. And so a lot of good changes coming to mobile because a lot of people use mobile as well. And
yes,
You know, so we're working on that with the team, and we're, you know, training a lot of these new programmers, right? So we've got 4 new ones, and it's taking some time to get them trained up, but the team is slowly coming together so we can get some production. But a lot of really neat things are coming. We're close to having claims here, where you can see horses that were claimed. Let's see if I can find an example. So there you go, like our fantasy. So you can see we're working on this, where we're showing what the, you know, a horse getting claimed, and so that's happening right now. And then we've got these new. You can click on any of the links, and they pop up, and they'll show you, okay, hey, Jose Morales is off the 3 horse from the last race, weight carried in this race, win percentage, and if it's in red, it means he's first time on the horse. So that's coming. Same thing with the trainer.
And the past performance is the handy view on mobile, right?
Yeah. So what we did is we wanted to put the SOR win percentage and GSR of the past races kind of right below the current race SOR, the win percentage here, the GSR, so that you could compare them very easily from last race to this race. And then you can switch back and forth on this toggle to jockey and trainer. You can see that. And let's see here. So we added EquinEdge and the logo on the ticket generator on the printout. And then what we're going to do is on the bottom, you're going to be able to send it to social media. So you're going to be able to click and go, I want to send this to Twitter. I want to send it to my friend and text message. So you'll be able to send that directly.
Thanks, because now I don't need to edit the picture every time.
Right. You won't have to take a picture there. The other thing on mobile, we've got, let's see here. If we go to, there's no data. Hold on here. All right. We'll go to a different race. Let's go here. So we've got past performances we're working on. It's not done, but you can see here, you'll be able to turn it landscape as well, but you can see past performances and the information as well on this. So we're working on that. We have a lot of work to do on it, but it's coming along. You can see that. So pretty neat. So this is how I test mobile. So I'm able to test, this mobile is on production, what you see, and this is what I see. So this is staging. And so I compare. So what I do when I compare is I'll look and go, okay, here's what's in production right now. Here's what's in staging. And I make sure that I just don't make lateral moves. I make sure that I'm making moves as a handicapper that are better than what we currently have. Because you can really make mistakes just making changes, but really not improving the product. So this is how I make sure to keep myself honest and really analyze it and go, okay, is this really an improvement? Whether it's font size, whether it's a product change, whether it's a placement somewhere else, things like that. And I'm qualified to do that in the sense that I know enough about software development now and design, but I'm a handicapper. So the only hope is you hope that your opinion of what somebody wants to see handicapping, your opinion resonates with a lot of people, because it's not going to with everybody. So, but you know, because we'll make changes to the site, and luckily, you know, 90% of people like the changes that we're making. So it tells me that I'm on the same page with our customers.
Yes, right? I love it. I want to have access soon.
You're going to. Really, this is coming along nicely. What we're working on right now that's taking some time too is we're doing top squares. So you'll be able to come over here as well, and you'll be able to see, okay, who has a 7-point or more pace advantage or a GSR advantage. So you'll see it. I know you see it here. I'll give you an example. So if we click on this, you'll see it here, right? So you can see it if you go to the particular race. You can see this horse has a 9-point GSR advantage. Then if it has a pace advantage, so we call this the squares, and for obvious reasons, right? And so, but you can come here to look at all the different horses for the day that seem to have, and it tells you what the advantage is. Like this horse at Gulfstream Park, Tinker Tailor, has a really good pace advantage. So you come over here and you see that and go, okay, there you go. And then what we're doing, we're replacing the top GSR plays because they're part of top squares now. We're replacing that with something called horses to watch. And there's 3 different algorithms in there that are looking for horses that are really good horses that could be decent, like singles to watch for. And some of these are really good long shots. So they're that's going to be on the staging site probably in about Tuesday or Wednesday. The other thing we're working on is current pick 4, pick 5, and pick 6 pulls. We're really going to be like, this is going to be the update quickly. And so we're going to have that where you're going to be able to literally go on here and see every current pool. It's going to update like every 15 seconds. And you'll see current pools updating. And so that's going to be really neat. So this information is going to be super, super fast and accurate so that people can rely on the information. That's the goal. So that's coming. Eventually we're going to have right here by the weather widget, you're going to see expected payouts and pools. So you're going to be able to just click here for the race and see what's going on with the pools here. And maybe like, this is race number 5, what the pick 5 is going to pay, pick 4, pick 3, daily double. You'll be able to see all that right here.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's gonna happen. Subtle things like you don't even recognize. Like, look at this. This is what you see right now. Watch this. You see this on staging. Not on staging, but on production. So I'll show you. So we'll go to Gulfstream Park 1. Okay. You see this. So you see the race notes box. These are subtle things that make a difference in the cognitive load of us as humans. And you see how this does not line up here? And then over here, it overlaps and goes over here. You see that? Okay. Now watch this. Now watch staging. You see how clean that is? It lines up with the ticket generator. It lines up here square, really, really clean instead of this. These little things, there's 100 of these little things that we're doing that are going to make the readability and lessen the cognitive load. These are some of the subtle things that we're doing. And then if you look at this. Look at how everything seems in bold in 3D on what you see right now. You see this? Everything is bold. Here, same page, look how much cleaner and easier it is to read. You see that? We made the font smaller, not a bunch of bold. Like these subtle little things. Look at the readability of this in comparison to this. This just hurts my eyes.
Yeah, this one is more plain, and this one has more, it's not a 3D per se, but is easy to read.
You see how much, and this is way more information here as well. You see this?
And you told me also that you are adding also the algorithms about the handicapping for the main track only and also legibles.
Yep, we're going to have main track only. You'll see it right here. It'll say main track only. It'll say MTO, and it'll see AE. And then over here, it'll spell out next to the horse, main track only or also eligible.
Okay.
So you'll see that.
You will not consider those horses in the handicapping?
No, nope, it might as well be like they're scratched initially until they're in the race. So there won't be any metrics on those horses.
Okay.
Only if they get entered, and then the system, the real time, will re-update it. So that's coming.
Maybe I can suggest something, but maybe it's going to be too much.
What? Tell me.
That you can put a possible metrics for that horse, if the horse gets into the race. So that is good from the handicapping point of view, because you can see, if this horse enters in the race, it's going to be a horse to watch. If you're handicapping before,
There's no way to do that. You just have to wait to see if the race is taken off the turf or the dirt. By the way, too, I'm going to single this horse. This horse is going to win this race. Paloma is going to win race number 8. Easy, not even close. This horse is. Look at this. 41-point pace advantage and is the class of the race, is in great form. How are you going to catch this horse? You're not catching this horse today. I'm telling you, it's not happening. I overthought that a little bit. I covered too many horses. This horse is going to win for fun. I think you could do a ice cold exacta easy 2-7 probably. Maybe throw the 6 horse in there. And who knows? I mean, Pascual had the 3 and the 4 in there, but Paloma's going to win.
The number 7 is too dangerous.
It doesn't matter. I mean, yes, but you're not catching the 2.
But check our fantasy lifetime 6 for 28.
Yeah.
Now press the GSR. The GSR. The 6 victories at the distance.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, 12 of 14, but Paloma is 1 for 1. It's faced in that group. It faced tougher competition. It's going to be really, really tough to beat Paloma. That pace advantage is just too much. And Pascual had made a comment that it depends if he gets pressed or not. This horse is not getting pressed. Who's going to press this horse? There's no speed in here. This horse is not getting pressed by anybody. I think this is a slam dunk of the day. I think this is the best day.
I see our fantasy running closer today, and she's going to run a big one. Maybe she's not reaching Poema, but she's going to be at least pressing a lot in the last part of the race.
This horse isn't going to be within 4 lengths of Paloma at the first quarter. Not even close. No way. Paloma's too fast. And not only that, Paloma has the class, the top SOR above the 7 horse. I think our fantasy is a really hard knocking horse. I really respect this horse for sure. But how this horse is supposed to even come, how any horse comes close to Paloma in here, I just don't know. Unless the horse is no good. I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't think so. This horse is gone. This horse is gone. This is like, there's no sure shot in horse racing, of course, but this horse is good.
Propose a new Lepic 5.
Okay.
With Poema has a single, and you can change the other single that you use.
All right.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let me capture this for the future.
Let's see here. There we go.
So you add the number 4. Okay,
that's it.
That is the new ticket.
Don't even need to add anybody else.
Okay. I got a screenshot to compare with the previous ticket.
This ticket's going to win. It's just a matter of, do you get your money back? Because it really depends. Here's the mindset here. Honestly, you look here and go, okay, can you beat these favorites? Because if the 4 horse or 5 horse wins here, right? If Boris wins or Shanker wins, and then you've got the 2 favorites here, and then you have the favorite here, it's just not paying anything. So exactly. That's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the mindset you have to have. I think we can beat this favorite. I do. I think these 2. I think we can beat the 5 and the 8. So I would definitely propose this to make the ticket lower and go for the long shots. I would propose that. Now it's $80. And maybe you go, okay, you know what? The 4 is a player, no question about it. But maybe maybe I don't mess with that one. Let's see here.
Well, maybe you can add a couple of horses in the last race.
No, I think this covers the race. I'm looking to beat a favorite. I didn't love Hard Bell. So maybe you do something like this.
And the number, I have the number 5. Yeah, I think you can include the number 5 in the last race, so you'll be covered.
Let's see here. I don't love that horse, and even if it wins, this is not going to pay anything, right? We're trying to find value now for playing a ticket, $64 ticket. Even this might not get its money back. So here's what I'm going to suggest. Knowing that the 4 horse can win, I'm going to suggest Let's see.
Single, the number 4. The number 5, excuse me.
Well, maybe because let's see here. I mean, you're going to see the 1 and 4 horse probably dueling. I would do this. If you want to make any money, I would just do something like this and go, you know what? If it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not worth playing a $120 ticket. That's what I would do. And you lose the money, you lose the money, but it's not to add favorites, add the 8 horse here, add the 5, add the 4 horse here. I mean, you just made this ticket $120 and it's not even worth it. So I would try to hit it with this $32 play.
Okay, I screenshot that ticket, and let's see what happened. What of the 3 tickets is winning and the return of the ticket?
Yeah, I'm a little, because I'm always preaching about how not to single horses to come from behind like this 5 horse. I'm always preaching that. This 4 is decent. The 1 seems to stop all the time. I didn't have a lot of confidence in the 4. By the way, we're missing the last pass performance on staging. Brad's fixing it for me right now, so I probably missing a race. But you can see, like, other than when this horse got the lead here, right? This horse stops, and the 1's faster. So I don't know how reliable the 4 is to win. So that's the reason why I thought maybe just single the 5 horse. That was my determination. The 1's faster than the 4. The 4 hasn't finished in those situations. And the best closer is the 5. That's my mindset why the 5 might be a single in here, Cadet Corp. So I think you could do a daily double with the 5 in race number 7 and the 2 in race number 8. Pyoma, and I would get in your bets now because I see Pyoma going off at like 3 to 5. And so might as well get your horizontal bets in there because maybe, well, it's 7 to 5 on the morning line. So maybe people are singling that. But I'm trying to figure out how to make money off of Pyoma right now, because this horse just seems like the best bet of the day to me.
Okay. So we talk about the late pick 5, and you were saying about the early pick 5?
So the early pick 5, let's look at that. I haven't looked at it. Let's look at it. Have you looked yet?
Yeah, I have picks. But let's see what you say.
Okay.
I will prepare mine here.
So I put on the 6 horse, needed race, not a bad effort. Oh, but we could be missing a race. Let me refresh real quickly. Maybe Brad got that up. Okay, let's see here. Big, huge pace number here on provocative. Let's see here.
The first race is the key race of this sequence. Provocativa, race 1.
I'm not going to use this 7 horse because even though it's the EquinEdge long shot, because it's a 37 on the GSR. So I'm going to throw that. So I like what the system is using. This horse has a really big pace number, but it has a really low SOR, and it's got pretty low GSR. These horses just aren't going to win very often, even though this horse is going to probably show the way. Get rid of that. I don't like the fact this 5 horses, 15 to 1 EquinEdge morning line, and 3%, and a low GSR. So we'll get rid of that horse. And then we go to the 3rd leg. The system is singling the 7 horse. Now it's saying first-time starters on this, but it's again, we're missing some races, so it's going to show some of these horses as first-time starters. Let's see here. Unless Brad fixed
the number 1 is a scratch. Okay, it's okay.
The 1 is scratched. Okay. Do you show? Is this right? Does the system have this right as first-time starters? Let's see here.
Sister's duty.
2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and oh, okay. Well, maybe Brad fixed this. Okay. Good.
Poor
So
Brad.
Brad's the best. Okay. So it's singling. So interesting. It's 30% is the 7, Pocky. Who's the trainer? Zayas and Safi Joseph. Top
What a
EquinEdge
surprise, right?
pick, even money. GSR's a bit low. So I don't know if you realize, but the top EquinEdge pick, I don't know where the top EquinEdge pick or top GSR wins 25% of the time. So it's just something you have to look at. But I think the 4 is interesting. Of course, you got the EquinEdge long shot first time starter. So I think, I don't know that I could single that 7.
No. It's too risky. It's the low GSR of the race.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a really good post.
The horses that have run, they didn't well. The number 5 and number 6. So maybe 7,
I
8,
couldn't
and
use a
4.
horse. I love beating horses like this. So you would definitely not use the 5. This 6 horse has raced 1 time.
Shows some speed, but maybe not enough. But Miguel
And just
Vasquez
stopped.
in the
Had a
Irons.
good post.
The GSR from 42 to 59.
Oh. Yeah, going from synthetic to dirt. That's significant. 8 to 1. So I would agree with you. Okay, so all right. So we use everybody but the 5. Do you think this horse is a single?
Yes, I think so. It's not a champion, of course, but the other horses are very bad.
Let's see here. So it seems to me, Alfredo, when I look at this horse, it's only about this horse needing the lead. You see that?
Mhm.
Like it needs the lead. That's what we're looking at here. It needs the lead.
And she will have it or not.
She's gonna have an easy lead.
Mm.
Easy lead.
And Jaramillo aboard, so
Yeah,
you know.
I mean she's gonna have an easy lead. It's not even gonna be close. 729
She's wider in this field.
I think so too. Let's see what the pace advantage was in this race. I'm curious to see. So look at this horse. There was other speed in here that was faster than this horse. Now this horse has like a 30-point advantage in the pace.
It's too much.
I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be too much to overcome. So
and look the GSR.
And the GSR's, yeah, monstrous. So, and the horse has a 2nd and a 3rd place finish in 3 lifetime races. So, yeah, I would say that horse is probably a single.
Mm-hmm. But the second race is tough because
I have to add this horse. I have a note on. Yeah, it's like really, really tough. I look for horses like this, that have maybe burned money. And I mean, this horse has never even been the favorite in these 8, at least in the last 8 races. Goes up a little bit in win percentage. One last time out against a similar group. I mean, there's no reason why that horse can't come back and run. There's literally no pace in this race, but the 8 horse seems to be the fastest. 9 to 2 on the EquinEdge morning line, keeps drawing wide. I can tell you from that post position, if this 8's going to win, it really does need to probably get the lead. 6 is going to be somewhere near the lead. So it's clear to me that these 2 horses are going to be on the lead, 8 and 6. Oh, no, I take that back. The 1 is. The 1 is fast. The 1 is very fast, but the 1 can't win. But I don't see too many horses. I think the 8 can get over. I don't normally like this post but the 8 can get over. Yeah, you're right. This is an extremely tough race.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to say that this is a spread. This is a spread. Let's see what we have left.
Oh, number 3.
No, I clicked on accident. So okay, hold on here. Okay.
These 3 races are very tough. You need to balance the ticket between race 2, 3, and 4.
Probably, or like take the favorites out of here, because like
even if the number 2 wins the first race, is paying well. We have 4 minutes to finish because the race is going to be run then first.
Oh, that's right.
So in this race, number 4, let me check what horses do you have in your late pick 5. Give me a second. In race 4, you had, no, because it's not part of the late pick 5.
No, it's not. And this race, I was spreading. I thought this race was wide open.
Yes, you need to at least put 4 horses. Well, you need to force it and remove some horses quickly from the 3 races and get a decent budget.
I wonder why the system likes this horse so much.
Yes, I don't know why, but first pick, well.
This is going to pay good. This is going to pay really good.
Oh my gosh. I know you are betting that kind of ticket.
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get my money back. If the 2 wins, I'll still get my money back minimum. So for me,
oh my gosh, it's a very tough sequence.
It is. I mean, I wouldn't recommend this to somebody else, but for me,
for you, it's perfect, right?
For me, well, yeah, if you have the money to do it.
Oh my God. We need to create a new show. Trash talking handicapping.
Right? Trash. I like that, actually. That's a really good idea, actually. Okay, so
maybe we can have that only you and me
7, 8.
trashing each other. I'm trying to make winning tickets. Trash talking handicapping.
It's got a nice ring to it. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 11. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 11. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. And then
what are you doing now?
I'm going to make a win bet on the 2 so I can get my money back. So it's all riding on the 2. So
the race is happening soon.
Yep. What's up, Zishan? What's up, Z, my man? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let you go. Let's get this 2 horse in. Gracias. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Feel better. Feel better.
11:30.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Hopefully.
You got